A deal was offered to the lovers. A home was created by the Empress. A message was discarded. Hatred, arguing, sabotage, repeat. Hatred, arguing, sabotage, repeat.
Hello and welcome to Geist, a TTRPG podcast. I'm Symph, and I use she, her pronouns, and I'm the evil DM boy.
Scary. Hello, I am Jen, and I play Wisteria Alyssa. We both use she, her pronouns, and I am, Wisteria is going through many things right now.
Hi, I'm Rue. I use any pronouns. I'm playing Beyonce, who uses she, her pronouns, and I'm vibing.
Hey, I'm Ben. Play Ollie Morovos, both he, him. He's just dropping truth bombs that the rest of the party can't handle. So, like...
You can't handle the truth.
Shut up, Ollie.
So much
oh my god.
Stop.
You're making me not regret what I did.
Yeah, we discussed some moral issues. Universe was completely fine and normal as she should be. Nothing weird was going on there. Yep. You all took a long rest, which I didn't know you could do, but you know what? Slay. You did it. I'm proud of you.
That. It's important that I mark that I took a long rest, because I have things like
oh yeah, please
spells.
Mark that.
And
unless you don't want to.
I like having my limited use actions. They're very important. It's how V does 90% of her stuff.
Yeah, and session ended with a little grung kind of knocking on the tiny hut. Couldn't really see who was inside, said that it had mail. Wisteria took it. It was presumably a letter written on Blue's behalf, and she burned it. And that's where we are.
Yeah. So, Wisteria, after she burns the letter, just sort of sits down for a bit, takes in what she did, starts feeling a little bad. Just a smidge, not too much. And she writes down what she remembers from the letter in the back page of her spellbook. And then she continues on like nothing happened.
Awesome. So eventually everyone else wakes up.
I have an out of character that leads to in character question.
Okay.
They just took a long rest. It's been 8 hours. Is V hungry at all?
No.
V's call. That's why I'm like, it'll lead to in character. V's gonna wake up, do a little stretching, rub at her eyes, probably take the braid out, run her fingers through her hair, start to put it back up, and then pause, and kind of look at the other two and go, are y'all hungry at all?
I've just been eating my rations. So, I'm good. You want some?
I guess. Yeah. And she's gonna take it, but, like, skeptically in a weird way. Not, like, skeptical of you, but, like, there's definitely a confusion to her, like, taking a bite.
It's like hardtack, like dried bread.
I mean, now that you mention it, I haven't felt hungry in a while.
Yeah, that's what because we got stuff from Doe when we were there. So I didn't think about it until now. She'll keep eating the hardtack, but she's definitely going to be thinking about that for a minute.
Well, now that we are all rested, the next step is to...
Well, one quick question, or thought that I had while on my watch.
Go ahead.
So, obviously, there are issues at home that you wish to take care of, correct, Wisteria?
Yes. Where are you going with this?
Why don't you solve those issues as part of your deal?
Deal?
Yes. I mean, we were all offered a deal to stay here. Why not There's obviously something concerning going on back home. Make sure everything's taken care of as part of your deal. That way no one has to die.
And if we make a deal, there will simply be more people to become the heroes, to collect the cards, and then they will come after me and the deal that I have made, and then...
We don't know that. There's... I mean, I assume there's only so many cards, so...
Well, perhaps.
Unless... Remember what that person said when we first got here? They just brought us in because they felt like it? Who's to say they're not just going to bring in a party of adventurers just to have them try to kill? To open up more spots so that they can have more people come in just because they feel like it. You see what I mean? We're at the whim of somebody who's doing stuff just cuz. Why would they just be fine once all the cards were taken? Like, there's no guarantee that they're not just going to bring in another group of people randomly, have them murder a bunch of people with cards, and then start the whole cycle over.
There's no guarantee that they will, and even if they do, they can also assumably make a deal, we can talk to them.
And you'd be okay with that possibility, that they're going to bring more innocent people in and tell them they gotta go kill a bunch of people just to continue the cycle. You're okay with that being a possibility, because you're bringing up a lot of moral points, and like you said, this is something I thought about on my little thing last night. They might just, that person might just bring in more people, rip them out of their lives and be like, make a deal with me or go get all the cards, and then they're gonna come and try to kill us and all the other people with cards. For all we know, this is an endless cycle.
I have a quick question then. Are you planning on taking down the person that brought us here?
You wanted to talk about options.
But do you think you can?
No.
Not right now.
But, for all we know, that's all this is. We could all just be rats in a cage to this person.
Your conversation is interrupted as a song starts playing with violins and an orchestra and a bunch of whimsy and wonder as Universe wakes up and pops up to her hooves and starts singing about how it's a good morning.
How does she look?
I mean, sparkly.
Same as yesterday, or back to how we met?
Back to how you met her.
Gotcha.
She's singing her good morning song right now.
Honestly, once that distracts us, B is probably immediately enthralled in the song and just enjoying it. Like, we're having this really deep conversation, and then this fun song starts playing, and B's like, oh.
And a rainbow forms inside the tiny hut as she sings, and the gems on her horn glitter and sparkle and reflect and refract. Refract? Yes. Refract light. And she's trotting around and trots into a wall and then tries to pretend that didn't happen and continues to trot.
Morning, Universe. How you feeling, darling?
I feel amazing and full of friendship. Today is gonna be a great day. I was so scared because after that monster, I kind of blacked out, but now I'm feeling great and back to normal, and friendship is magic, and I love all of you so much, and I still have my gems on my horn, and everything is amazing. I love life.
Oh, that's real great to hear. I know you seemed like you felt a little out of sorts after the monster, but like it was a whole scary thing, so I understand. I'm glad you're feeling more like yourself this morning.
I'm feeling full of love and friendship for you guys. She starts tearing up.
He like scoots over with a handkerchief and will like pat it, the tears falling. Pat it. They're best friends. Anyway.
I mean, was this is a time-sensitive issue, right? That's why you're rushing. So...
Who? Me?
Yes, you?
Time sensitive. No, but I have my own reasons to want to get home swiftly. The issue that was time sensitive is sort of already a non-issue.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying maybe the issues that you have could be solved through a deal.
If they're solved through that type of deal, I don't know if I want that as the solution. I don't trust...
Why not?
I don't trust the one in charge of this place that just plucked us out of nowhere, just out of a whim, then tried to kill us, that they would bring back what I want.
This is so exciting. Who's making a deal? What's happening? What deal? What's happening?
I'm not making a deal.
Oh, okay.
I just brought up suggestion. Might be an idea.
You seem really open to making a deal, Ollie.
Well, why wouldn't I?
Why would you?
That reminds me. I'll let them keep going, but she's gonna again just like quietly talk to Universe like they did before. Universe, has there ever been a time where all cards were occupied and the person here still brought more heroes in to like sack and get cards and stuff?
You see she sits and thinks about it, and sort of blinks confused and thinks harder, and then just looks at you and goes, I don't understand the question.
Alright, okay, let me try something else. Is there a limited number of cards, or are they like just created on a whim?
I'm pretty sure they're limited. I mean, that's why you're collecting them.
Okay, I got that. That's good to know. I'm gonna keep thinking on that real quick.
Okay.
Come back.
We got this. We're a team. Friendship is magic.
Yeah. Me, we're gonna figure this out.
Yes, okay.
She's gonna think again. Sorry, cut back too. Sorry, the juxtaposition of the drama, and then just the two like sunshine characters.
Yes.
Hey B, I need to tell you a secret.
Yeah, of course, darling. What you got? She'll lean in.
Okay, don't get mad at me.
Right?
Okay, so I've been kind of rushing you guys because I kind of need you to be the Toymaker, like now. Like now.
What?
Like now. Like right
Can
now.
you tell me?
Because something...
Okay.
For friendship.
Okay, well, I mean, I'd do anything for friendship, but like, I need a reason to convince them. They're not gonna just do the friend. I need a reason that'll convince the other.
I really thought they would. I thought if I rushed them fast enough, they
They're
would.
real stubborn, and they're real heated. They've been real heated since yesterday. I'll jump in there right now for friendship, because I care about you, and I'm glad you're feeling better, but I need a reason that's gonna convince the two hotheads over there.
My best friend got reassigned, and I haven't heard from them since. They've been assigned in there.
Okay, let me talk to you. Yeah, you know what? That means someone's in danger. Okay, yeah, I got you. So we can come, if you guys wanted to do a little back and forth, and then is going to interrupt at some point. Soon.
Wait, why wouldn't I take a deal? Like, my husband's here, living a good life, assumedly. We could... Maybe he already has a home, and we could build a life together here. I don't see what's up.
And I love that for you. My life is not here. I do not want to bring it here.
No.
I want to go back to where it is.
But you can fix any issues with the deal.
What? The issue cannot be fixed. I have tried.
But have you had an omnipotent person, as you've said, try and fix it?
You think I trust them? To fix something this important to me?
Do you trust them to send us back if we collect all our cards?
I trust that through this journey my strength will grow to where it once was, and then I will use it how I need to.
So, why not just wait till your strength returns without killing anyone?
'Cause the XP!
No.
Actually, that might be a good moment. She'll pop back in and be like, Ollie, that's a real interesting point, and I see where you're coming from, but actually, we might have a reason to go confront this person. Our good friend, Universe, who's been super great and helpful, and we love her, right? Her friend was, put in there and has gone silent and is trapped. So, I get where you're coming from, I guess, a little bit.
Well, why didn't you just say that before? He's just gonna walk in.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, immediately follows in. Yeah. As soon as you walk, he is right on your, heels.
Oh, well,
Okay, but
Well, actually, right before we go in, V's gonna turn and give Universe a thumbs up and a smile and a wink. Yeah.
okay, that worked out a lot better than expected, because normally when I say you're going into somewhere and someone was kidnapped, they don't want to do it. So I think I had the wrong
Too
approach.
late. 2 of us are already in there. Wiss is probably the only one that hears that.
I'm going in. I'm in.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we're in.
Cool. All right.
Just want to make this perfectly clear. I'm not in this for the card. I'm here to help out Universe's friend.
Exactly.
Mhm.
If Universe had just told us that, I feel like this would have been such an easier decision, I gotta be honest.
Oh, I mean, I'm still not sold on going after more cards, but
Yeah, but now
for this one instance, I am okay with
we're on
beating up this person.
We're on a rescue.
Potentially.
We're on a rescue mission. And she does the ninja hands.
Right, and as you do that, I'm just going to look around and take in what we actually walked into.
So here's what you guys see when you walk in. It is a giant room about the size of a warehouse, an IKEA, that sort of scale of massive. And you guys are in the center of it. And there's 4 different zones. There's a zone of a tower of plush and stuffed animals, and another corner it seems to be for what we'd see, a craft zone. For your characters, I don't really know. I feel like glue sticks and glue guns and stuff is more of an our universe thing. There's paper and ink and all sorts of craft supplies in the other corner.
Wood chisels, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, kind of. But there's also I hate that instead of construction zone, I wanted to say Bob the Builder.
Yes.
There's a Bob the Builder. Not even a zone of construction, just a singular Bob the Builder in one corner of the room.
Bob the Builder is standing in the corner ominously. It's the, what?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's the Blair Witch,
Ominously.
just the Blair Witch thing where he's just facing the wall.
It's the Toymaker.
There's sort of a toy construction zone with these different plastic pieces with ridges that connect together. An entirely original creation on my hand. It doesn't compare to anything else. Sort of stacked up into different cities and vehicles that would be foreign to your characters. And then in the 4th corner, there's sort of a pool party almost, with different bodies of water, different floaties. And that's where you guys reside currently. And in the center, there's what's it called? Not a table.
Desk?
Not a desk.
Oh.
A column?
Yeah.
To put something on. Column?
What?
Pedestal.
Like a side
A marble slab
Pedestal.
type thing.
pedestal.
Yeah, pedestal. Thank
Pedestal.
you. So yeah, that's what you guys see currently. And comforting for Ollie, there's a ceiling. No more sun.
No more sky, thank God.
Yeah, no more sky. So just doing a quick summary, because I said a lot of words. You got what I call the plushie and toy box zone, you have the craft zone, the construction zone, and then the water zone.
Hello? Universe's friend, are you here? Hello?
And on the pedestal, you see, lips and a mouth form, and they go, "Now what on earth is a universe?" That sounds too much like another character. I need to think of a different character voice.
Nope, it's canon.
Okay.
It's said stone.
Okay, sure. I'll keep with it. I'll just go with what I had originally. If I could, the problem is when I'm trying to do a man's voice, and my voice doesn't go there. I can only do so much. I'll go a little lower for it. Just be like, "What is a universe?" That's good. I like that. Yes.
Yes, I like that too.
Universe is our friend outside. There's a friend in here that was moved over here and hasn't been heard from since. We're just looking around, hoping to figure out where they are.
Why is that any of my business?
Well, because they're assumedly here, so,
And you did ask us what a universe was.
yes.
Fair. Oh, that voice crack. This is good.
That's a man right there.
That's a man. That's a man. Right. Well, I'm bored, so I suppose you can stay, though there haven't been any friends in here for a while.
No, new stations, new hires, anything like that?
No.
No reassignments.
I'm gonna insight check.
Sure, yeah, insight check.
Yeah, you do it because mine's a -1.
No, mine is 2.
Oh god.
I can also insight. Do you want me to insight? I mean, B will also insight.
I mean, it's an 18 minus 1, so it's a 17.
Wow,
I got a 2 -1 for a 1.
Here's the thing. I have good insight. That's a 10 total. I rolled like shit.
Wow.
So I will say, Wisteria, 100% this thing is telling the truth. Definitely,
For sure.
totally 100%. B, you're unsure. Ollie, this dude is lying. This dude is lying.
Well,
He's a liar.
Well, we'll just have a quick look around just to make sure, and then we'll be out of your hair, no worries.
I don't know, I think he's
That's
telling the
alright
truth.
with you?
If you're looking around, can you do me a favor?
It's slipping back into the other voice.
I'm trying. I'm sorry, guys.
You can do it.
It honestly depends on the favor. I don't really do blank checks a whole lot, but what is it you would have us do?
Fix my instruments. I have been so bored.
Well, if we fix your instruments, will you tell us about the new hire that you definitely got?
Hire that I got. Who do you think I am?
I have no idea, but the new hire that came here. Because you're lying.
What?
Me? I would never.
You're a very
He
bad
smiles.
liar.
I don't know, he's like a trustworthy pedestal.
Oh, I'm so trustworthy. I am. I really am.
Yes, well, if we fix your instruments, do you think you could, tell us where the new person is that this universe is friends with, and then we can leave, hopefully, without any bloodshed?
I'll make you a deal. If you can entertain me, then I will entertain you.
Oh.
That
Right,
sounds like a good
B,
deal.
come, we're dancing.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, love dancing. Immediately rushes over to, like, totally 100% down immediately. Like, yeah.
Just end me.
Performance check?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I'll give you. Either you two can make a performance check separately, or one of you can take advantage for it. No, actually, I kind of want you to do it separately,
Okay.
and like take the average of your rolls.
Okay. 16
seems
plus
fun.
5, 21.
That is I got a nat 20 for 23.
Yeah, can I like just subtly prestidigitation just some lights or sparkles in the area around them so that it's more entertaining, but like she doesn't want you to know that she's doing it. She's just sort of helping a little bit subtly.
She's too aloof.
Oh, sure,
She's
sure,
not
sure.
tempting.
She's subtle spelling this shit. You damn right know that I'm going to be using a sorcery point to do that.
Oh my god.
Can't
There
believe
is nothing.
My best roll of the entire campaign so far is Ollie going, "Hey, let's dance," and B being like, "Yes, dance."
What is your dance like? What are you two doing? Paint me a picture.
Ollie is pretty good with salsa, so...
Ooh.
And I'll say B probably had to learn a couple different dance styles as a noble. So even if she doesn't know salsa, she's probably pretty decent at following.
Yeah, salsa and square dancing, that's all Ollie's good at.
So it's probably going to be more of B following Ollie's lead and like picking up on it as they go. Because again, as a noble, you kind of have to be able to just roll with whatever that specific thing is for that day. So she's definitely doing the follow the lead thing.
It is the best dance anyone in the history of anything has ever seen.
We invented salsa dance. No, I'm kidding.
You guys, a
What you
rose
did.
appears out of nowhere. It's so powerful.
Yeah, Ollie's just purely focused on making B look good.
A rose appears out of nowhere. Yeah, Wisteria did it.
Yeah.
Do you finish with a dip or a lift? I need to know for science.
Dip.
No, so B is
Dip,
small.
dip.
Yeah, B is small enough you can do either with ease.
Dips are sexier.
And because she's light, she'll give a big flourish to the dip.
And you guys finish your dance. It is beautiful. It is amazing. You guys are awesome. And the mouth just goes, disgusting! Gross!
What?
But like in
You said-
the good way?
Well, hey, that's a form of entertainment, so.
True.
Fix my instruments.
Oh.
But I thought you wanted to be entertained. Okay.
I did, not like that.
But you didn't specify! How am I supposed to know?
I didn't know you were just going to start boogieing down.
Well,
I found it
What is it?
entertaining.
What is boogie? What is boogieing?
Well, what kind of entertainment do you like?
I think he wants
My instruments.
Well, if you just
What type of instrument?
oh my goodness, you just wanted music, didn't you?
Yes.
B, this is B's moment. B is a bard. B is a bard fighter. B is pulling out her flute. Like,
No.
you don't.
He's going, no. Mm-mm.
What's wrong with flutes?
I like flutes. It's just not my flute. There's a flute over there.
Well, can I ask what the difference between your flute and my flute is? Flutes are flutes.
Mine is objectively better.
Is your
And I also realize he can't point.
He's just got
Sorry,
a bombastic side eye to where it is.
It's just a mouth. He can use his tongue. He goes, and he points his tongue towards the construction
amazing.
zone.
while you do that,
It's over there.
she'll move over, but she's not gonna. She won't pick it up yet. She's like, "Is your flute gonna do something to me if I play it for you?"
No, it's broken. I need you to fix it. It's broken.
All right. Okay, B is gonna pull out her jeweler's tools because that's all she's got. But her instrument is a flute, so she generally knows about flutes, and she's gonna try to look at it and see if she can figure out what's wrong with it. Because it's an instrument she's familiar with, and she technically has jeweler's tools. It's got some basic stuff in there.
Yeah, sure. I guess I don't know if investigation or using like your proficiency would be higher for you, because technically I think when you're using your tools, it's just plus proficiency.
16.
Okay, yeah, with the 16, you can tell that there's a crack in the flute.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna start pulling out my jeweler's stuff, which includes like a little burner set, it's a tiny little stone cup with a little stand and like a little fire burner. Lol person, do you have a preference between gold, silver? Do you have a different do you have preference in the material? Is there a material you like?
No.
Alright. I'll go with. But is this just a simple, just straight wooden flute, no embellishments or anything?
Yeah. It's just a simple flute.
Okay. She'll melt down a little bit of... hold on. God, B would know, but I don't. Which jewelry metal is the strongest?
Definitely not gold.
I'm literally Googling it. Sorry.
I mean, if it's between silver and gold, probably silver.
I have a little bag of sand if you want to heat it up and make it glass.
You know what? I like that a lot better, actually. Yeah, let's do that.
Sure. How's your glass blowing?
I was more gonna... I have a thought. Just I got a plan in my brain. So she'll put the sand in and kind of as it's heating, crush it up finer so that it melts, or so that it heats a little more evenly and is a little more clear. So she's gonna keep trying to refine it as it goes, and then she's going to get some of her metal that it's like a ring sizer, and she'll put it in the flute so that it's completely solid on the inside. After you have something that can keep I want to keep the wood nice and cool so that the glass don't go everywhere, but I want to keep the wood safe. Either you've got something that can keep it cool.
I I'm able to chill or warm any material up to a cubic foot. So I could do that.
Yeah, just keep the wood nice and cool. And then
Sure.
she'll kind of use one of her little grinders. It's not really meant for wood, but she's gonna do her best. And like grind just the edges of this crack. And then with the ring sizer put inside to keep it flat, you keeping the wood cool, she'll pour the glass very, very, just the tiniest bit of this glass. And then, because you're using it on this space, it should cool the glass pretty quickly, so it should adhere.
Science.
Yeah. This is the best she's got, just using her knowledge of, like, jewelry making. So once that's cooled, especially with your spell, she'll kind of wiggle out the ring sizer and see if she can blow it into this flute to make music.
I mean, I honestly don't want to make you roll for it. I kind of just want it to happen.
It was in so much detail.
I tried to think it out the best I could.
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna say that you fix the flute, doing exactly what you just said. And the second that you fix it, it starts playing, and I'm gonna send you something. There we go.
Bea is gonna try, like, put her hand up for a high five with Whis, because she's so proud of having fixed it.
Whis is not prepared for this, and just stares at your hand for a minute. And then goes, oh, high five, right. And holds up hers.
Just a little high five, just a little.
Aww.
And
Her heart breaks a little.
Bea is all smiles, so I'm sure that doesn't help. Like, she's so excited that we fixed this thing.
It's like staring at the sun.
Yeah, so I imagine that takes a bit, and she didn't, so that's not going to be like a 2-minute thing, that's going to be like a 15, 20-minute thing, but, so she's working on that.
Yeah, I don't know if Ollie wanted to do anything while those two were working on the flute, but if he just wants to chill, that's cool.
He's gonna walk around and just kind of look out, maybe see what's up with the water place.
Okay, cool. So the water place is like a little pool area, and there is, in the pool, like at the bottom, there's kind of like the illusion of a mermaid swimming at the bottom of the pool. And in the center of the pool, you see something floating in it.
What is the something?
I don't know if you'd know what's in... I mean, out of character, it's a recorder. In character, would Ollie know what a recorder is?
Probably not.
Yeah, so it's a thing in the
I mean, would it
middle
look, like a flute? It'd be like a flute equivalent.
Yeah, a little. Yeah,
okay.
It's kind of like it's floating in the middle of the water.
Cool. Ollie's just going to dip his toes in the water and just kind of sink his feet in.
Okay. The shadowy mermaid kind of like swims up to where you are and kind of just watches you.
I'm gonna wave. Hello.
It waves back. It's like a silhouette, so...
I'm gonna be honest, this is the first body of water I've really seen since coming here. It's kind of... No, it is really refreshing.
She gives you a thumbs up.
You got many visitors around here?
She shakes her head no.
Know anyone by the name of Universe by chance?
She shakes her head again.
Know anyone who does know the name of... So, who might know the name of Universe?
She nods.
Any new people come in recently?
She starts swimming in a circle.
Mm-hmm.
And then swims back towards you and kind of starts motioning spastically.
To do what?
As if she's trying to do charades but is really bad at
it. Can I make a, I don't know, some kind of check to understand it?
Yeah, sure. I'll do an investigation check.
All right.
Or insight, investigation, insight, whatever you think
Sure.
would be.
Well, I'm equally
best.
bad as both. So.
Okay, great.
Oh no, that's a 7.
You have no idea.
I'm sorry. I'm not quite following. Well, let's go one at a time. I know. Here's a great one. Are you trapped here?
She shrugs.
Can you leave at whenever you want?
She shakes her head.
Do you want to be here?
She shrugs again.
Do you want me to get you out of here?
She sort of like cocks her head to the side.
That's all I'd ask. You know, it's not every day you see a shadowy mermaid in a pool of water.
She shrugs again.
Are there other people here being held against their will?
Oh, she nods.
Would you have an issue if I tried helping them?
She shrugs.
I mean, yes or no, really. Like, do you mind if I help them out? Would you?
She shakes her head no, and kind of like cocks her head to the side again.
Are you going to tell on me if I do?
You can't really tell with the shadow because the hand blends into her face, but you can guess she's trying to put a finger to her lips.
Thank you very much. Is there anything I can do to repay this kindness, by chance? Oh, no, that's too open-ended, I'm sorry.
I mean, she nods, but...
Is there a way I can get you to be able to speak?
She shakes her head.
Oh. Quite the conundrum.
She nods like, yeah, man.
Ollie's just gonna sit in the pool thinking about what to do. Thoughts are running through his head at 1 mile an hour.
And I'm gonna say that's when the flute starts playing.
Oh, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Not if good, not if yes, shake if no.
She nods.
Oh. Okay.
She sort of swims over to the recorder in the middle of the pool and circles around it, and then swims back towards you.
You want me to go get that?
She nods.
Is anything bad going to happen to me if I go get that?
She shakes her head.
I trust a shadowy mermaid person.
Cool!
Oh, they're a creature of the sea. They would never lie to you.
Yeah, gonna swim over and get the recorder.
Great, it kills you. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa.
It starts... You're not gonna believe this. It starts playing.
Well, when I grab the recorder from the water?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Huh. Does this help you in any way at all? Gonna ask the mermaid.
She nods.
Great, wonderful news. Gonna walk over to where I'm hearing the flute playing. I'll be right back, I promise. I'm not gonna leave you alone here forever.
She kind of, like, motions her fist to the side so she can make the silhouette.
What? Motions her fist to the side?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, balls up her fist and, like, holds it out to the side. Because if she were to hold it forward, like, you wouldn't see it. So she, like, holds it out to the side.
Okay.
When Ollie doesn't respond, she brings her other hand around and, like, bumps both of her fists together.
Oh, yeah. I understand. I was gonna just reach my hand down into the water.
She does like a little fist bump motion and then gives you a thumbs up.
Do I? Oh, okay, yeah. So it's just at the bottom of the. It can't actually swim around it. It's just.
Yeah, it's more of like it's as if someone were casting a shadow downwards. That's where like that's what she is. So
Okay,
like
cool.
when she does, if she were to like put her hands on her face, it would just look like she doesn't have hands. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I thought it was maybe like moving around the water or something like that, but if it's just at the bottom.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
it's just she's stuck on the bottom.
Yeah. All right, cool. Then I'm just gonna try and align my shadow so that way it fist bumps with her.
She seems so delighted by this.
All right, I will see you soon. I'll be right back. Gonna go walk
She kind
off.
of ruffles your shadow's hair, and you can feel it on your own head.
Oh. Well, now this is. Oh. I'll be right back. This is progress. We can communicate like this. Gonna walk away.
Okay, cool.
Alright, this flute thing started playing. Oh, your flute thing is also playing.
Yeah, we got it all fixed up. It's prettier. Like it's. I use glass. I'm a jewelry person myself, so I think this will hold up all right. How many more instruments did we need to? So we got 2 out of, and she'll kind of look around.
Yeah, the mouth will speak up, and he'll be like, well, that was just delightful, isn't that? Much better than that dancing. Oh, I am so overjoyed and thrilled. The other 2 are indeed... Symph frantically pulls up their notes.
Other 2 zones.
Yes, thank you.
Wisteria's clocked it. She knows what's going on. Wisteria's already walked over to another area to find the other instruments.
So, Wisteria, are you going to the 2 zones that are left are the craft zone and then the stuffed animal zone?
She'll go to the craft zone.
Yeah, I was gonna say B would absolutely go to the stuffed animal zone.
Okay. In the craft zone, you would see a bunch of, like, art, artsy stuff, craft supplies, whatnot. And you would see a harp there, and it seems to be missing some strings.
Yeah, a harp that is missing some strings.
Mm-hmm.
I look around, is there anything that could be fashioned into strings in the surrounding area?
Roll me investigation.
Nice. We'll take it. 14.
Okay, yeah, with a 14, you find you find some wires, and you also find a bunch of, like, broken rubber bands of various sizes.
Yeah, let's take the wire and try and fix the harp. I do not have the research skills to figure out how to do this.
Make me, like, an intelligence roll. Just flat intelligence.
11.
Okay. With an 11, I'll say the DC wasn't that hard.
Oh,
So, with an 11, one rubber band, like, snaps in your face.
Ow! What the
And you take, like, a point of damage.
Yeah, I would. I'm a wizard. I'm squishy as hell.
But you do manage to fasten the rubber bands onto the harp, and they also start playing.
Yeah, my genius strikes again.
My genius strikes again.
Ollie's just gonna head back to the mermaid.
Okay. And B was going to the craft zone? Or no, stuffed animals. You would find a clarinet. Does B know what a clarinet is?
I mean, B's a bard. I feel like she knows a fair bit of instruments.
The question is more, is a clarinet a thing in your world?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Indeed.
Alright, yeah, you find a clarinet, and it's missing its mouthpiece.
Oh no.
She'll look around first to see if she can find it.
Roll the investigation.
Why would it be perception? Oh, shit, no, never mind, that's a nat 20. Fuck perception.
Woo!
You literally,
The 20.
like a needle in a haystack, your eyes just go shoom, and you see the mouthpiece somehow, and you dive into a giant pile of stuffed animals, and come out with the mouthpiece.
She's like Spider-Man. Her bard senses were tingling.
Her bard senses are tingling.
We need a motif for your bard sense now.
It's musical notes. Are you kidding? It's like how spider senses have like the little wigglies. It's just musical notes, but
Yes.
like wobbly music notes around her head. And she's like looks around and then dives into the stuffed animals.
I sense an instrument in distress.
Yeah. Also,
I'm coming.
she'll right before she fixes it, because she's gonna have the mouthpiece in hand and the clarinet in another. What kind of stuffed animals are these? Is it like a little bit of everything? Is it animal? Like
like a little bit of everything.
Okay, she's gonna find a deer and tuck it under her arm,
Aw.
and then she'll fix the clarinet let it go. Like, she assumes it's gonna, like, she'll loosen her grip, so if it wants to start floating and playing, it can.
It does play.
Okay, and then she's going to scoot over to Wisteria and just hold the little deer plushie up to her.
Holds up the deer plushie to me?
Yeah, but seems like you've been a little down the last day and a half. And I feel like, you got your and she, like, motions to, like, her head and then her staff, and is like, you seem so real naturey, and I just, I thought this might be a little nice thing.
Wisteria starts crying.
Oh, no!
Like, not a sound, but tears begin to fall.
She will absolutely, hug her legs if she lets her.
She's not gonna... I think she's just kind of standing there in shock that you would do something so nice.
She'll give her a little hug on the legs.
I feel emotional. Oh my god. She'll just, like, quietly take it, whisper of small, just thank you, and tucks it away in her little pocket dimension.
You just get a big old smile.
This isn't gonna come and bite us in the ass, 100% not, no.
He doesn't know this. But yeah, you just get a big old sunshine smile. And then as all the instruments are playing, she'll turn back and, like, look for the mouth on the wall to see what it says.
So the instruments, like, don't continue to play, if that makes sense. They just do, like, their one phrase, and then they stop. So basically, like, as you fixed every instrument, it just played a phrase.
Nothing happens after?
No.
Hey, B, as she wipes away the tears, do you remember the music that was just played from the instruments?
Yeah, I mean, I could hum it out, probably, if you need it. Why?
Just gonna see if it does anything. It might be a puzzle that we need to piece together. Just covering my bases.
I'll be honest, I'm not overly familiar with the harp, but, like...
Why don't you just try and play it all together on one of your instruments?
Oh, yeah, of course. She will, I guess, pull out her main instrument, which is a flute, and she will play the ensemble.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll for it because you're a bard, and it's an easy piece.
Yeah.
If that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's why it sounds bad. I was just like, she could probably re-hum what she heard without asking, so I was like,
yeah.
Music, I do.
Yeah.
You could have said no, I just,
Yeah. Nothing happens after you play it. I'm gonna go over to Ollie. Ollie's going over to the pool, right, with the mermaid?
Yep.
Cool, what's he doing?
He's just gonna hold out his arm so it casts a shadow at the bottom of the pool and just say,
Okay.
and like with his palm out, you can write your words on my hand since I felt your hand in my hair. We could talk like this?
Okay. She sort of pokes a finger out. Does Ollie speak Aquan?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so she starts writing stuff, but you don't. It doesn't make sense to you.
You speak Common, Elvish, Deep Speech by chance?
She writes yes in Deep Speech on your hand, and then she also writes Common is really hard to write in.
Deep Speech it is, right away. You were trying to do some weird motioning earlier. You can just write it out here. You don't have to worry about me trying to understand, just write on the hand.
And she writes, some people come in, and normally it's fine, and it's all good and dandy. Not in that exact phrasing. And then she writes, but someone came in, freaked out, broke the instruments, and now they're hiding.
What do you know what this person looked like by chance, or?
She thinks about this and then writes ears, tail, fluffy, but made of clay.
You know, that sounds just strange enough to be the person we're looking for. Do you know where they might be hiding?
I can't really see outside of the pool.
No, I was just wondering if you heard anything, or...
I heard screaming.
Oh.
Scared.
Yes, so you said that you can just, all you have is this pool, correct? And I'm gonna look, how well decorated is the pool?
I mean, there's some floaties in it, but it's kind of like a white pool bottom with maybe some, like, blue pebbles, blue spots.
Okay. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything I can add to decorate the pool a bit.
Okay. I mean, there's lots of things. I'm just gonna give you options. We got toy fish. We got those little things that you throw into the pool, like the missiles that you would dive down and hunt for. We have
so
some
it's like modern pool, yeah, okay.
Yeah, like literally like a modern pool. We have Ben, you'll like this one. There's an inflatable alligator.
Yeah, I'm gonna add what. Do you want me to try and spice it up a little bit?
She writes no very fast.
Okay, all good. Is there anything you want me to change with the pool? Since I don't know if you can really move stuff around yourself.
She wrote, I mean, you took the recorder out.
Is that it?
She kind of floats to another, the floaty that's in the pool, requesting for you to take it out.
Sure, take it out.
Great. She writes thanks. She writes other shadows take up too much room.
Oh. I understand.
She writes on your hand, your friends seem to be struggling over there.
Yes, well, I don't know how I can help them, really. They're the smart ones.
She shrugs and writes, just play the song.
Oh. You should just play the song.
We are playing the song.
I just tried on my flute.
They say they are playing the song.
She writes, it wasn't in the correct order.
It wasn't in the correct order.
What do you mean?
Fine.
That's how the song goes.
I don't think they're not quite getting it. Is there like a certain instrument that needs to be played first?
And she goes, yeah.
Do you know which one it is? Do you know here? Just tell me which order they should go in, and please.
By the way, as you're doing this, you're hearing B mumbling like, well, there's instruments, which means there's only 16
they don't seem to be
combinations.
Doing too well.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Let's play every single one.
She sort of writes like the one that was in the pool goes second, and then she like pauses and writes, "There's no rest in the song. You got to play them in order, one after another."
Got it. There might be. Oh no. There might be a slight issue. We don't have. I don't do. All right. So, just a heads up. The wet one goes second, and it needs to be all in order. No rests, no nothing.
To be fair, having the one in order does help narrow it down a bit. But B will go. Hey, our good friend Wallmouth. What order do you want this played in?
The order of the song.
We've never heard this song before.
She's just asking. She's like, what can I lose asking? The worst he's gonna say is figure it out.
Aren't you a musician?
I sure am.
Chords go in a certain order.
You're right.
It's already in order, even though the harp sounds rubbish.
This is one of those you almost got it, but you didn't say the specific thing that I need you to say. That I need you to do.
Can I just say, you are finally actually seeing B a little frustrated. Like, this is the first time B has actually expressed frustration.
What do you mean? We have played the song in the order that we found it, without rests. It's just we played the song. We did it.
Yes, but you didn't do it on my instruments.
Ugh.
You're so close.
Fuck your instruments.
B is going to go get every instrument and line them up in a tight little line and, like, ask the others to hold them up for her.
I'm a little busy right here.
Fine, I'll do it. I don't...
Sure, you know what? Fine. No, it's fine. Wiz has 2 hands.
I do have 2 hands.
And I got 2 hands. That's 4. It's
Do you
fine.
have mage hand?
You do realize when you
have
tap
3
them,
hands.
they play. When you tap them, they play.
Oh my god.
She doesn't know that. We haven't tried it.
We touch it and it just starts playing.
No,
We're like,
I don't
oh, that
have
makes it so
mage
much
hands.
easier.
No, we touch them, they start playing, and B cusses. Like, scream cusses. Just like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
It has to
that
go
is
take
ridiculous.
a second.
Instruments that just play themselves, that just takes away the magic.
I think they're struggling over there.
She's like rubbing her eyes, like hands down the face, like she is.
I just touched them in order.
In what order? Name the instruments. In what order do you touch them?
Flute, recorder, harp, clarinet.
You won't believe this.
It worked.
It works.
No way.
You can just see like B like exhale and like it's you know when you exhale a shaky breath, but your whole body like shakes a little bit.
You do.
It's that. It's fine. We got through.
I'm so proud of you guys.
Also, I do love the idea that this is what it took. This is what it took to get B frustrated. This right here is what finally broke.
Gives B just a light tap on the back, or on the top of the head, actually. The top of the head. There. Sorrows, prayers.
My name's Ollie, by the way. What's yours?
The mermaid writes back, "My name is Nani." And you guys have solved my puzzle, my Itsy Bitsy spider puzzle. Congratulations. I'm ending the episode.
Dice Geist is a TTRPG podcast with Symph as the DM, Ben as Ollie, Rue as B, and Jen as Wisteria Lissa. The intro was done by the_mad_duck on SoundCloud, and the rest of the music is in the episode description. Want to follow us on social media? That's great! Check out the description for our Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you so much for listening, and have some happy adventures.
No, listen, it's all chill. I'm just saying, stop rushing me. I'm trying really hard.
We're just
Yeah,
eager.
yeah.
Hey, Symph.
Eager.
Hey, Ben, I don't want to hear it.
You're doing great.
You're doing great.
Oh, wait, no, that'd be nice.
No.
I feel bad.
No, Symph doesn't want to hear it.
No.
Tell them how horrible. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, sorry.
We
You know,
love
I
you.
take it back. If you don't want to hear it, I'll take it back.
No, don't take it
You
back.
don't give me an ego, Ben. That's a dangerous game that you play.